gentlemen. Put your hands together for Levi Elmore.
Yeah, colors. What's good, baby? Let's, before I get started, I want to just get a quick round of applause for your band, the Randys, and our other comedians who performed tonight. Give it up. I want to assure everybody who's in the back by the bar, yes, there is a person up here talking. It's not just a disembodied voice. I know I'm small. I'm, a lot of people ask me that. I've been called a midget from the age of 4 up until about 5 hours ago. And, no, seriously, it happened. Somebody said, hey, midget, get over here. And I was like, Dad, I have a name. But I promise you, I'm not a little person. I'm just a short dude. There's a difference. In order to be legally classified as a little person, or dwarfism, you have to be 4'9" and under. And I know that because they get special scholarships and your boy's trying to get a master's degree. But it's also the only time that having 4 inches actually worked in my favor. So I'm into that. Ew, baby! That's why I want to go last. It's like, ooh, they're liquored up enough that they're not going to realize I suck. But it's great, man. It's getting hot. It's fucking hot out here. And now that COVID and everything's sort of winding down, anybody going on like a beach vacation? Anybody been on a beach vacation or want to go swimming? Yeah. I'm afraid to, because the last time that I went to a water park, there were a bunch of dudes in Speedos everywhere. And it really made me uncomfortable. And I asked one of my friends, why would anybody in their right mind wear a Speedo? And they were like, well, Levi, because you can't spell Speedo without speed. It makes you swim faster. And I was like, you also can't spell Speedo without, oh. No, nobody needs to see that. Nobody needs to see that at all. But it does make me kind of want to get, alright, come out here. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we're up. Oh, I got some room. I can walk. Hey, what's up? What's happening, man? It does make me want to just like, I don't know, times are tough, right? I don't know how people feel about Joe Biden or anything, but he's doing this weird thing where I'm trying to get in the pocket, you know? I'm in the paint. My ride's here. Totally lost my train of thought now. Joe Biden's been doing this weird thing where like there's a chicken shortage right now in the US and he's actually importing excess chicken from China, which is weird because you know what they say about the Chinese chicken. The chickadee China, the Chinese chicken, you have a drumstick and your brain stops sticking. That joke's fairly new. I just wrote it. In fact, it's been 1 week. A fellow fan of the Bare Naked Ladies. Thank you, I appreciate that. But things have been getting really weird, you know what? It lives there now. Things have been getting really weird in the US, and I really want to get my own island and just leave and live on my own tropical island. And I realized the other day that I can do that because I have at least $85 and the internet's fucking awesome. So I'm going to have my own island nation. It's going to be called Levi-topia because I am in fact a man of the people. My nation's going to have our own flag. We're going to keep the red, white, and blue. It's just going to be 3 stripes. Red stripe, white stripe, blue stripe. And in the middle, in the white stripe, in big bold letters, is going to be just the word pizza written across. Because nothing brings people together quite like pizza. I say that knowing that I'm going to have my own Al-Qaeda, but it's just going to be the people that don't like pineapple on pizza. It's going to be like, it doesn't belong! I look to see who does and does not laugh at that joke, and I'm not going to say which way it's going, but some of you are on the no-fly list now for Levi-topia, so. I really do need to get out, though. I need to get out. I need to expand my horizons. In college, people always ask me, Levi, do you ever study abroad? You ever want to study abroad? And I'm just like, hey, man, I've done several, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm talking about? So I'm single. I'm a single man. If you couldn't tell by that joke or just looking at me, I'm... Oh. We'll talk later. dating apps though? Are you on any dating apps? Anybody? Anybody? Yeah. Tinder? I'm not on Tinder. That's the basic bitch shit. It didn't really work out. People told me to get on Bumble. See, that's the thing. I didn't like Bumble either because somebody said, Levi, you need to get on Bumble because when you match, the girls message the guys first. You just kind of just chill out. And I was like, you mean there's a dating app where I don't do much and I just sit around waiting for a girl to talk to me? I don't need an app for that shit. That's where I am now. Mom? Fuck. I went to the next logical conclusion for our area, right? Because I'm from Terre Haute, we're in Vincennes. So we all know that the next logical step up from Bumble is farmersonly.com. You've seen the commercials, it's like, you don't have to be lonely. Red Solo Cup or whatever. Farmer John's out on his porch with his MacBook, just clickety-clacking away, hoping Miranda Lambert's just gonna like moonwalk out of the fucking thing. I know those commercials are so full of shit because I've been that far out in the country. There's no way you're gonna find any suitable Wi-Fi. There's no internet. There's no internet out there. I'm sorry. Google Fiber has not made its way to Paris, Illinois. I don't know if anybody ever gets up that way. It's not happening. I really honestly just need to start just giving girls my LinkedIn. Because at least that has a picture of me in a suit. Because relationships are like work. Relationships are work, but they're like work. They're like jobs. Because a lot of people don't have them, and they're desperately searching for them. And then a ton of other people are stuck in ones they hate, and it sucked out their soul every day of their meaningless existence. But they stick with it for the financial security and the kids. So I'm just going to treat my next date like a job interview. I'm just going to show up, khakis and a polo, to the Olive Garden with a copy of my resume. I'm just going to sit down and be like, hi, I'm Levi, that's for you. Thanks for meeting with me. I know I don't have a lot of experience in this field, but I like to think I can make up for it with my open availability, my good teamwork skills, and really good at Microsoft Office. So, I thought we were moving from Microsoft Office. I was like, yeah, Excel, I'll make you. I can spread your sheets, baby. You know what I'm saying? Fucking game. It's hard out here for him. I got picked up by a stripper though a couple weeks ago. That was kind of interesting. It's not what you think. I was at the strip club for my friend's birthday, and when I say picked up, I mean she lifted me off the ground like I was her infant son. This girl's already like 5'9" without the stripper heels, so with the stripper heels, it's just like Godzilla with gigantic tits just lording over me. And she wanted to come by because I was at a birthday party, and she, you know, it was in West Terre Haute. I don't know if anybody's been to West Terre Haute, but when you grow up in West Terre Haute, or just regular Terre Haute, you're gonna know a couple strippers. That's how it works. So it was my friend's birthday, and instead of saying, hi Levi, I need to get past you now to tell our friend happy birthday, she just did. Does anybody here have kids? Anybody got like small kids? So whenever you pick up a kid, do you do the thing where you put the thumbs under the armpits when you lift them up? You just hoist them up by their collar. Yeah. Well, she did the power stance, thumbs under the armpits, and picked me up. I was just looking at her like the aliens from fucking Toy Story. I was like, the claws are master. So I'm into that now, which is something that I learned about myself. But like I wasn't quite sure, so I decided to go get $20 more like the man of science I am. I went to her and said, Mommy, I want uppies. Fucking hate that joke so much. People always ask me too what kind of girls I'm into, and I gotta admit, I do like the short girls. Because they're the kind of people that I can see eye to eye with really easily. I'll date a tall girl, I'm not against it, I just have to prepare a little more, right? Show up to the date, flowers, chocolates, step stool, best of Frank Sinatra CD. Right? Just do one of these, right? Normally I have a stool that I stand on when I do that joke, and I was like, I'm gonna use one of these chairs, and then I could totally see myself just being like, whoop! It's fine, I can just raise up, I got these toned calf muscles. From 3 weeks of going to the gym and 28 years of being too short for every urinal I've ever been to. It's fine. just like the bathroom right back here. Same way, I got my steps in for the day. I know that I'm in a really cool area also. There are people who have written their names on the bathroom wall in there. And the thing that really just made me love this area is that they wrote what union they're in under their name. That's just good recruiting. I don't like, fuck a work one, you know what I'm saying? Like, love it. I love it. Holy shit. People call me fun size. They've called me fun size before. And people ask, they're like, what's the real difference between fun size candy bar and a king size candy bar? You get less candy. I have a peanut allergy. And whenever I say I have a peanut allergy, people are always like, oh, are you allergic to insert nut here? Which is coincidentally a tramp stamp my ex used to have. But people always ask me that, and I'm like, I am allergic to peanuts. I am not allergic to walnuts, pecans, chestnuts, water chestnuts, coconuts, which are not actually nuts, hazelnuts, pistachios, cola nuts, cashews, pine nuts, acorns, and these nuts, baby, got them! Woo! Thank you. But the real difference is between fun size and king size is just like how depressed I am that day. Because like I have an EpiPen, so like, you know, if I'm just like looking for attention, it's a fun size Butterfinger kind of a day. But if I just really had a bad day, like my car broke down and I lost my job, that's a king size Baby Ruth. Because I'll have that EpiPen just in my pocket like Harry Potter's wand, and I'll just be like, wand's at the ready! Which is great because epinephrine already sounds like a spell from Harry Potter. That's how I'm going to take out the game. I'm going to get take out the game one day by just a spare like peanut butter cookie. Some like Girl Scout assassin's just going to be like, and they'll do that too because Girl Scouts are fucking assassins. They will get you. I used to work at Kmart in Terre Haute. And the place was weird. Like it was just really just like dead looking. If you ever drive past it, the way it looks now that it's been closed for 10 years, it looked like that when it was open. Like the walls bled every Halloween. Martha Stewart's ghost roamed the aisles. She's alive, mind you. Right, you go in there, it's just a little too quiet. It's like one of those war movies where you know the whole platoon's about to get like taken out in an ambush. Just quiet, and they all like come down on zip lines and shit. They're throwing their Samoa shrapnel just like in the air, just like little pieces of coconut. They're just, when your friends get tagged in the neck by a tag along, you run over to aisle 6, you just matrix dodge 2 Thin Mints. And then from back and to the left, the Magic Mint. Yes, that's a JFK assassination reference. Very astute of you. Just comes and hits you in the side, and you're just up, there's just broken pasta sauce, and you don't know what's ragu and what's ragu. All you know is that there's meat everywhere. I like that joke. I wrote that joke when I was 18 years old in high school, so. Thanks. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun thinking about where things have gone, you know. I really love doing this show. I'm actually recording an album in August, so be on the lookout for that. Shameless plug, shameless plug. And it's interesting. I like it. It's fun. I'm having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? Having a good time? We having a good time, guys? Yeah, baby. Having a good time. Having a good time indeed. 1 minute. Alright, I'm gonna leave you guys on this one. I believe the children are our future, and I was informed of this the fun way the other day. I live next door to a family that has, you know, 2 or 3 kids, and it's 2 boys and a girl. And I've known this family, I've lived in this neighborhood for a good 4 or 5 years. I've watched these kids grow up, you know, I've been friends with them. And I was just walking down the street, I just went, you know, to say hi. The kids were out playing on the jungle gym. They had some Nerf guns, it was fun. Parents were out, Dad was out with a cup of coffee, Mom was just watching the kids. It was a pleasant summer day, you know. And all of a sudden, one of the boys runs up and shoves the girl, and she just face plants right in the ground. We froze. Time stood still. This girl gets up, brushes herself off, runs over, kicks the boy right in the nuts like an NFL punter, runs over to the other boy, punches him in the face, goes back over, barrel rolls, picks up a Nerf gun as she rolls, aims it right at the other brother, right in the eyes. Grabs the other Nerf gun, hits the other brother, boom. She's doing this for a good solid 5 minutes. We're just sitting here just like baffled. She runs over, picks up a hat from where she was knocked over. The hat reads Girl Scouts of America. Explained everything I needed. She's just punching these boys, shooting them with Nerf guns. And the mom looks over at the dad and was like, you really shouldn't have let her watch Wonder Woman last night. The dad goes, yeah, about that. It was actually John Wick. So we see this for a few more minutes. The girl runs over and grabs a flag. They had a jungle gym that had a flag holder. She puts the flag in the holder, unfurls it, and all the kids just salute. And the flag, it had 3 stripes, a red stripe, a white stripe, and a blue stripe. And in the white stripe in the middle are just big bold letters that have pizza written across it. And that's how I know that the children truly are our future. Cutters, I've been Levi Elmore. I want to thank you all so much. We're going to bring back the Randys, and we're going to get it poppin'.